Hey guys, it's Sharon, Little Britain Company, and welcome to my channel. If you are, sorry, I'm still moving things around. I was going to say, if you're new to my channel, you know, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and come on back and see if this is someplace you want to hang out with us, because we're a lot of fun. Anyway, today I have a Temu haul. And there is a lot of craft in here, but there's also a lot of other stuff. And I made the serious mistake of not sorting it. So we're gonna go through this. I actually put it onto a bucket because the bag was so big. I mean, so big. But there's a lot of different things in here. So I am actually going to jump right in and get started, which is shocking. You know, those of you who know me, I don't normally just jump right in. Let's see it. So, okay, what do we have first? Are these things. I bought these for my shows. I'm convinced at some point my shows will do really well someday. But anyway, so you take this and you clip it to your basket or whatever you're using. And then this piece, you clip in your signage. And then it has a nice ability to hold. I'm getting in some new display items. I had some really nice comments about, suggestions about what I might be able to do to just get things off the table so people walking by will see more. I don't usually have a problem getting people to come into the booth. But it just depends on your crowd. I am very excited to be going back to Jingle Mingle in Rocky Mount this Friday. No. I have no idea where I am or what day it is. It's Saturday, November 2nd is Jingle Mingle, which is about a week away. That's where I am. I've been crazily making and I really need to film some of the making so that you guys can see what I'm making. I made a whole box of let's see what I made. I'll show you what I made. See, I said I would go straight to it. So I've made so far a box of the nail file holders. I thought I would try those. I've made them before and but as gifts. And then I have, until I have a place to display them, this entire shoebox full, you can see where most of my time went, of these gift card holders. So it opens up and there's a place to put your gift card on the inside. So I have made a lot of those. So like I said, feverishly making, along with some other things that I'm part of the way through. I'm making a series of ornaments and things. Anyway. Someone suggested, all of that came from someone suggested that it's a good idea for me to get things up so it's easier for people to see when they're walking by, easier for people to track it, and that's what this is for. Long story, even longer. That's my theory. Long story should be even longer. All right, next. This is a sweater from Temu. I bought a lot of clothing, and I keep promise you all that I will do a little fashion show, and I will at some point. So far, I have liked almost everything. I have not enjoyed most of Temu's shirts. I love their sweaters. I have gotten great sweaters from them, and most of the skirts that I got, I really like. Lots of pockets, lots of very t-shirty feeling material, but I've been really pleased with those. So I am ordering more. So this one, I ordered myself this very long sweater. It's got a hood. Let's see, it's got pockets. And it's like I said, quite long. There are no buttons. But I just think that this looks like it's going to be very comfortable. Should I try it on? I'll try it on. Let's see. Move my chair out of the way. And, ooh. Okay. Let's move back here. So it goes Wow. It goes below my knees. So I like this. This is really nice to throw over the top of just about anything I can wear. So yeah, you can, cobras. Liking this a lot. Their sweaters are light, most of them. Did I just rip it? No, thank goodness. Oh, my word. Got caught on something right there. That would have been bad. Their sweaters are always, the ones that I have seen so far have always been fairly light. But that doesn't bother me because I know that I like to layer. I get super cold in the morning in my library, super cold. And then it'll warm up and then I'm like, so welcome to menopause. Okay. And then I got a second one. I have not felt this one. It looks funky. Smells okay. I go by smell. I ordered this. All right, so here we go. It's weird. It's not woven. It's like it's imprinted. Can you see that? It's, you know, like we do with our machines when we're embossing. It's like it's embossed. So let's see how it looks. Oh, look at the inside. It's more shirt-like than sweater-like. It's got kind of a longer... So I purposely ordered it big. I wanted it to be a little bit big, and it is not disappointing. I actually really like this. I like that I can put, you know, kind of anything underneath it, and then it's going to give me that nice big, I like the baggy look. But these sleeves actually pull up and they hold. Look at that. So often on some of these things, you try to pull the sleeves up, they don't hold. And I do this all the time when I'm working and in the middle of something. So, all right, 2 wins on the clothing. But it's a warm day. It's the first warm day we've had in a while. I think it got cold for Tom, just to help get him used to going back to the British weather. Now it's getting warm for us. He misses the warmth. Okay, next, I bought one of these. You're like, okay, what is it? Okay. Way, so many bags. All right, so this is, you can see, this goes on the side of your couch. They didn't have a lot of good color options. I think they had gray, black, and I don't know what the other one was. I would have preferred something slightly different, but I like the gray's okay. It's nice and stiff through here, so it sits up, so you can put a cup or a mug or whatever you want on here. You've got a pocket for something larger like a magazine and a place for your remote controls. I'll tell you how we like it once we use it for a little bit, whether it kind of holds form or, so we got that one. Then I got this for, again, I got this for the, fairs, for the festivals and things. I don't know if we'll use it for that. Okay. So I bought this guy. I do struggle with sizing with Temu sometimes, just because of the way they sometimes show you the sizes. They're not measuring the actual thing. Sometimes they're measuring packaging with it. Sometimes they're measuring a bunch of stuff laid out together and what it all together looks like. I don't remember what this one was, but I remember looking at it. I couldn't find good dimensions for it. I decided to try it. I was thinking about putting my, and y'all tell me what you think. I was thinking about putting my little corner bookmarks in here. Putting a few of them on top in the little basket, and then having these so people can look by theme. So it's not terribly big. I have a lot of the corner bookmarks, and they do sell, which is nice. I mean, not for a lot. I don't sell them for a lot of money, but they bring people in and they do sell. So what do you think about that idea about you know, kind of label, a nice label on the front that tells people what they're looking at. You know, that's my thought. I did get some of this is the tinsel. I'm getting some of the tinsel from Dollar Tree. And then this is tinsel. This is nice. This is nice, actually. What I like about this one is it's got a lot of thickness to it. I'll be using these on my ornaments, on some of my assemblages. I'm doing a whole series now of the vintage looking, the vintage kind of retro things. And I love them. I love doing it. It's always been something I've enjoyed. And so I really love that I have found a way to use that in my crafting now. And we'll see whether that is something that people are really interested in. I'm doing, as I said, a series of ornaments. So things like this. This is from Hobby Lobby. And I did Mod Podge the tops of these so that I could put a nice layer of something. But I might just go back and just paint them. Because I do want to paint the edges. I do want to paint the back. I don't like that it's just sort of that. And then I'm going to add this piece to it. And then I will add, depending on, you know, what tinsel I'm going to add tinsel around it. And I may glitter him up. So there's a lot that's going to go into these. But I'm kind of excited to work on these. So there are other ones that I'm doing vintage with. I may sit down and just do a process video with you guys, just all the different ones that I'm trying out. So I guess we'll see if I get to that, because a little bit busy these days. See if I can get to the end of this one. So I think this is just 3 yards. It is not as cheap as getting a Dollar Tree item and using, you know, undoing the tinsel from it. But this is a different kind of tinsel. The Dollar Tree one is thinner. It is, let's see if I have a piece around. Now I cleaned up my table. Now I don't have anything sitting here. So the Dollar Tree is thinner and it's got a wire going through it. So there are bonuses to having the wire. There are bonuses to having the thickness. So, okay, let's see what else is in my little bag of tricks here. Oh, I bought this bag of these little hat tops. And I remember buying them. I just don't remember why. I think I was thinking about using them. You can see how cute that little hat top is. I think I was thinking about using these specifically in some of my assemblages with my little snowmen, which I put away. Wouldn't you know what I need them? But I put them away. So I have these cute little snowmen, and they are more of a resin. They're only about that big. And they have the resin hats. And I was thinking about adding a real hat to them. But we'll see. I don't know. I might do something else with these. There's quite a few of them. How many are in here? Doesn't tell me. Shocker. That's my word for the day. Shocker. Okay. Oh, it did. I finally found it up on top here. 20 pieces. See, I have 10 red, 10 green. So we'll see what I end up doing with these. I will certainly I will speak when I can actually form words. Sorry. I cracked myself up. I'll show you when I decide what I'm doing. Okay. So then I got more of these because I couldn't help it. I just couldn't. And this one got bent. I think I can iron it out. I love this one. These are some of the canvases. I want to show you what happened. They bent it right there. You can see how bad that bend is. And that's the bend right through the middle of the picture. But look at just how adorable this is. I am very excited to use this. I'm going to make it into a pillow, or I'm going to use it on one of the pillows. I love that there's some extra selvage kind of here. That just makes it so much easier to work with. I wish it was all the way around. There is one of the companies Temu works with does do the white selvage all the way around, and I love using them because I know that I'll be able to use that without ruining the picture. This one's got enough picture. I'm going to lose a little bit, tiny bit through here. you know, maybe at 1/4 inch, hopefully not more than a 1/4 inch. I'm very excited to start working with these. I haven't had a chance to, but this weekend I'm going to sit down at my sewing machine. I've got a ton of sewing to do. I'm actually very excited to be back at my sewing machine because I haven't sewed for a while. But there's a lot I need to do there. So I love that one. I just love that one. So I got that one. And then I bought this pack. And this one comes with this hard rod, which I think is much better. And I just think these are really cute. So it's got that one. Let's see. And that one. These are all canvases. So my plan is to sew with them. Cute. Although I could attach them to a picture. What I will probably do to get the best use of them is I will sew strips around them. But I haven't fully decided, and I've even thought about cutting them down so that I could use this part for a zipper bag, and then I could use that part for a zipper bag. But like I said, I haven't really decided. You know, with this kind of a thing, you need to see it. I wasn't positive whether or not it would have that nice white selvage around it. It clearly doesn't, which is okay. You know, they're printing these things on big machines. But it certainly has that lovely canvas feel to it. And canvas is so easy to sew with. Super simple. I really like doing these. If you've followed me before, you know that I use some of the Dollar Tree canvases to sew on sometimes. I've got a whole bunch of those. Sorry, I know this is kind of loud. If it's loud for me with my hearing. All right, so I'm just going to wrap that up real quick. Put that one aside. And then, let's see. I bought some earrings. I know. Again, the word for the day is shocker. But they were so cute. Okay. Look at these cute ones. I thought these were very, very sweet. So I bought those, got those, and then there's another one in here. There's more than one earring. I've got to hunt there it is. I think I bought 3. I love the stockings. Really love the stockings. Then I got these fun ones. Aren't they fun? And they're very, I mean, they're hard, but they're very, very smooth. They almost feel like foam, but no bend to them. So I think those are just adorable. And let's see if there's another pair of earrings in here. I really thought there was. Nope, I guess not. All right, so y'all ready for the craft? There's a lot more craft in here. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera down and we're going to take a look at that. I was right. I did have another pair of earrings in there. Look at these. I love these. I think that they are really very pretty. I love the sparkle and the size, and they're pink. Excuse me. Okay, so I have a whole passel of dies to show you today. And if you stick with me till the end, I'm actually going to run the dies and stamp the stamps so that we can actually see what they look like when they are run and done. Okay, let me get these together. And the first one I have to show you is this beautiful little girl. I mean, really. Now, it says it's your birthday, but this to me is very Christmassy. 'Tis the season to be freezing. Love you snow much. Friends warm the heart. I love this. I've bought some of her before. I have several of this style. Love her. And then I got the die cut to go with her. I like testing these because once in a while, this does not match this. So I do like to test these, but you can see that we've got all of the different sayings and things. Love it. Very excited about that. put that something away. Okay, and so next, let me see if I have this. I do. Okay, sorry, this one's in there the wrong way. Can't see it. It's stuck. So I got this beautiful little tree. Peace on earth, holiday season. Wishing you peace this holiday season, I'm sure. As the tree is evergreen, let the spirit of Christmas ever warm our hearts. Very, very sweet. So I got this one, and then this is the die cut that goes with it. So we'll try those out together. Okay, I have to see. Yes, this one goes with this. Okay, and then, oh my word, look at these sweet birds. Silent night, cold hands, warm hearts. The true spirit of Christmas is love. Spread Christmas kindness, joy to the world. Love it. And I do love the birds. I really love them. I don't know if I'll have a lot of time to do these for my craft shows, but I certainly want to do them for friends and family. And I'm going to, I think this year I'm going to start doing my Christmas show items like in January to get things done in time. Because I do think that, you know, and this is the, I'm sorry, this is the die cut for it. So we'll try that. I do think that it's important to get those done super, super early. I'm certainly learning that the hard way, and to have a lot. You need quite a variety. When you're at a show, I know that I have people who are very interested, but what I hear is, do you have it in another color? Do you have it in another size? So I just need to have more and more variety, I think. Here we have these wonderful snowflakes, and this would just make a page of snowflakes for you. And these two should work together on that. So I think these are very sweet. I wanted to try this one and just see how much I liked it. This, I'm hoping, is going to match up with some of the other. Yeah, this should match up with this. So hopefully that matches up with that, so you can do a whole page, if you see what I mean. And then I got this sweet little guy. Now, in real life, I'm not fond of mice. Just not fond. But in these, I think he is so stinking cute. With his little candy canes. He is so sweet. Just hanging out in a bowl of hot cocoa. That sounds a little gross. Okay, so along with those, I did buy some dies. And let me see if I can get this back a little bit for you. See, there you go. So this one, this makes a waterfall. And I really liked this kind. I mean, I can make waterfalls. They're simple enough to make. But I did like that it had the attachment piece. And I really like this kind of decorative end to it. So that was fun. And I needed some ovals. I don't know if these are going to be big enough, but I did need some ovals. I purchased some of these. Now I have a couple of different things, but this is for the rosettes that I've been making lately. And I really wanted some other types of things to put in the middle of those rosettes. So I got that one, and let me show you this one. It's in backwards. That's not great. Let me get this one out. It's finding the edges of these things because they disappear. Okay. So I got this one. Now this piece, of course, makes a rosette. You would just have to make several of these to make one rosette. And this one too just makes a smaller one. But I love these smaller pieces that would go with them, because this could be in the back or the front depending on what, your size of your rosette. So I thought that was very pretty. And then I picked up this one. Again, this is just meant to be another piece that I can use with my rosettes. Or with anything, honestly. There's so much you can do with that one. I got this one for full-on cards. So you send this one through and you've got the whole card imprint. And I've got the Let It Snow. So Really liking this one just to help me get some cards done a little bit faster. This is another waterfall piece. So again, they have the nice side one. I wonder if they're the same size. That one. This is smaller. That's a smaller waterfall piece. But yeah, these two are pretty close to the same size. They're not exact. Are they exact? Yeah, they are. But these are... Oh, now that's interesting. I would have thought this one was bigger. It just looks bigger just by the way it is. But it's not. They're approximately the same size. So that one's nice. Again, something else to use either with my rosettes or just with my decorating. And very decorative circles. I had not done some of these in the past. And I just decided I really wanted to try some of these. Okay, and then I did purchase the little box. I'm hoping, although I don't know for sure, I'm hoping that this will make a little purse that will fit one of the chapsticks. That looks too short to me. I'll get out a chapstick later and I'll measure it and try to put it into the description box. But that just looks too small to me, and I hope it's not, but I think it might be. But if it is, I can do something else. Like, it looks like it'll fit 2 little Hershey pieces. And I think that's okay. You know, I think that having a smaller amount in a really decorative way, I like the idea. Hopefully other people will like the idea. I really like this deer. This is for the edge of a card. It's very attractive, and you'll have this nice opening. And again, I needed some things that would go relatively quickly as I'm making my cards. And some of those bigger ones really, really help. So let me show you this one. And I don't know if you'll be able to see from the design, but this creates a little pudding cup. So this is the box. This is the beginning of the box. And I imagine you would have to have 2 of these to go next to each other, one on top of the other, something like that, because you're going to need the extra sides. And then you've got the topper, and again, you'd have to have 2 of those. And then these pieces can attach to these sides going upwards, just to give it an additional kind of attractive look. That becomes a little bow, or little holly beads. And here's your holly. I'm really excited to try that one. See how that one works. Okay, so those are all the stamps and dies. And then I'm going to stick those right there because I want to get back to those. I'm not going to show this. I bought this pack of red and green bows. I just really need some things. I'll show you what I mean. So on things like this wonderful Santa, he's got a hole in his head. And I do wish that they sold these without the holes. And I wonder if Temu's listening. I hope they are, because it would be great to have these. And they can still call it an ornament and just let me attach them how I choose. But I need something to cover those things up. Now on this guy, I'm probably going to use a little piece of holly, and I'll show you what I mean. So I got the bows, and I bought this cute little holly. And this is, I think, going to be too big. I've got some smaller ones too. The smaller ones are like for your fingernails. So I've got some small ones, and I might put that on there. We'll see. But something like the smaller ones, those are actually really big, aren't they? Okay, so something like a smaller little sprig of holly, like the fingernail size, is going to be perfect on this guy. It's just going to go right there over the top of his little hole, and it's going to add something to it. If it doesn't add to it, there's no point in putting it there. It's not, I don't want to put it there just to put something there. I want to make sure that it's adding value to what I'm looking at. So, okay, put those away. We got those. And then with the snowman hats, I got this little thing of scarves. And there are, just says 8 pieces in here. Okay, so there are 8 cute little scarves in here. I think they're adorable. I think that you could make these, looking at them right here, if you could find some fancy shoelaces and cut them, pinch them, and attach them to the little pom-poms. And you would have these adorable little scarves. So, what am I going to do? I have to think about it. Some of these I had an idea, and then when you get them in, your idea doesn't always pan out, and that's okay. I just have to think of something new. All right, let me go in a little bit further. Oh, there we go. That's way in. Look at that. Okay, so I always do. Now, this is normally the end when I show you the charms I got. And I love these. I think these are adorable. I think they were under $2 for 5 of them, and I'll make earrings out of these. I always make earrings out of these. They are really nice. Love those. My earrings are hard, man, because most of the time I want a set. You know, hard to profit when you're, you know, eating the profit, so to speak. This one, I was excited to get this mini. All right, let me show you. I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. Okay. Look at all, there's so many of them. I don't know, I think there's 20. And they're adorable. Now, these do not have an attachment for earrings. Everybody. There's Big Brit saying hello. So these don't have an attachment, but I'm going to use the E6000. I'm going to make some stud earrings because I think these are just so stinking cute. And yes, Terry, I said so stinking. There we go. They're just adorable. I may also use these on some of my assemblages. I think they're wonderful. And they were not expensive. They were very inexpensive. So, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. You get 25. 25 of these guys. So cute. So cute. Okay, I have one more. Charm. And then if you want to stick around, I'm going to be cutting some of these dies out and stamping the stamps and seeing how well they work. This was the other one that I got. Guys, isn't this amazing? This is so cute. I was actually thinking that I might unscrew this top for maybe 1 or 2 of these and create a little something with 2 of the gingerbread men on either side. I don't know. I just think that they're so adorable. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you get 12 of those in this pack. So that's pretty good. That's 6 pairs of earrings. I'm loving those. So I hope you liked some of my finds. Let's take a look. Let me clean this up real quick and let's see how these things work. Let me, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I've got my die machine down and I've got some, this is Midnight Blue Stays On. Honestly, it was the first time I put my hands on. So I am going to try this guy first. Maybe I should, see, you can see my die cut machine's a little bit in the way, but I'll zoom in a little bit here. So, well, here, let's see if I can get a little further down. We'll see what we can do. We're going to get a little bit of that, but okay. So let's try these. Oh, they do. It's hard to get them off the first time. All right. So I picked up a couple of different stamping blocks here. Get that out of the way. That one out of the way. This is my favorite when it starts to come alive. You can hear Big Brit in the background. All right, so I'm going to put him, you can't see that. I'm going to put him down here. I should have a piece of foam behind it, and I just, honestly, I'm just sitting at my desk, and I'm not going to run around at the moment. Oh, that's so cute. Can you see that? He is just adorable. Okay, I'm loving him. I just love him. Let me get my little thing here to clean him off. And then we'll grab the next thing. There we go. These are just so full of... Sorry, it's just going to take me... Isn't it funny? Our desks just get so cluttered because as we're doing things, you can't really put stuff away right away, you know? Oh, I forgot. I need to buy that special cleaner for the Stays-On stuff. Shoot. I haven't done it yet. All right, well, I will. And yes, I should have cleaned. So I'm trying to clean him off. He's not coming particularly clean. Okay, but that I think is the Stays-On. I've been warned about that, and I have not ordered the special cleaner, so I'm going to have to get some for these. All right, so we're going to end up with that with all of them, I imagine, but it'll be okay. Okay, so he is perfect. He is lovely. All right, so next, let's do one of the snowflakes. Which one should we do? I think that one. Next, we'll do the snowflake. I am excited to try the snowflakes. Okay. Bring it back out a little bit again. And okay. Let's see. Let's put a little snow above his head. That is, again, perfect. That is perfect. That would be very cute to do a whole page, to do, if I had done two of those, this one and then this one underneath it, and then cut him out and put him on top of those so it's kind of snowing around him. All right, so that's two. I'm not going to do all the snowflakes. These are very cute. All right, what's next? Let's do one of the birds. And then we'll cut the birds out. One of them. But, well, maybe not right away. Okay, I'm going to do the big fat bird because he could be a bluebird. So if it's going to be blue. And I'm not particularly worried about the ink being on there. I'm actually going to go immediately after this and run to one of my local stores and see if I can get the Stays-On remover. But for right now, I just want to hang out with you guys and do this. Okay, let's see how the bird comes out. So far, these are doing really beautifully. He's very cute. He is very, very cute. I am trying to get as much of the ink off of these as I can. I don't want to leave them with, you know, the full-on ink. He's actually really cute. I think I might want to do a saying with him. Let's do this one. Y'all still with me? I want to do this live someday. Like one of these testing. You guys can see what it is. Maybe just working together and something. How's that one? Those are pretty close. I probably should not have put those so close when I intend on cutting them out. Really shouldn't have. But look how sweet. Very, very sweet. Put that on for a second. Okay. So that's the first one we'll be able to cut out. Let me show you a little closer how well that came out. Okay. I do have several sheets of paper here, so okay. We did that. Put these aside because I know I'm going to cut those out. Okay, so next, up above him, I'm going to try the tree because we have the die cut for the tree. So, oh, that's not the right one. Oh my. This is the right one. Okay, so here's the tree, which is, I just got that all over my hands. I could have done without that. It slipped. I do love the part where, you know, it's you can't see anything and then you put a little ink on it and suddenly it's all alive. There. Okay, so let's see how the tree works out. Put the tree up here. It is a very cute tree. Oh, I didn't realize it had like a little snow area down there. It's cute. Okay, I do see that there's a little spot there, but again, I think that's more, and there's a little spot over there. I think that's honestly more user error because I don't have the foam underneath it. So that does make it harder for this to, I'm honestly just sticking it on and playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I hope you guys are enjoying playing along. I think I'm going to do, yeah, I'm just going to do the tree. I'm trying to put the tree back on. I like to keep them on these. As the trees there. I like that one, but I really like the Peace on Earth. Just, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh, that one got a lot of ink. Okay. This one is seriously inked up. So I'm going to put him, I'm going to put this one like right here. And if it doesn't do well, that's because I absolutely, oh, it did okay. That was a lot of ink. Did okay. All things considered. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on and put that one over there. So that's the tree. I know we're going to do that. And then the last stamp I have today is the cute little girl. Just the cute little girl. And I feel like I have to do her because I love her so, so much. Okay, so these are actually, I did get this set from Temu. It was a whole set of nesting, kind of, I mean, they don't really nest, but just a whole set of gridded flowery pieces, call that. I'm going to be more gentle with this one so I don't, so I'm not crazy. I I don't want to, you know, I don't want to ink her up too much and make it not, you know, make it gloppy. So let's put her over here. Give her her own little space. Oh my gosh. Guys. Do you not love her? Oh, I love her. Let's see. She did very well. Very well. I have a little spot down there. Again, that's me. That's user error. That is all on me. But she is absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, I love her. So a little bit here and a little bit there. This actually has right here. There's right there. I can't see that on my table. Right there. It's actually a little bit wonky, which makes sense. I should have thought about that when I was doing her, but that's okay. So I'm going to, she needs a saying. She needs, 'tis the season to be freezing. She needs it. Wow, I'm even having a hard time getting the ink off of, I need a different ink remover, clearly. And as I said, one of you wonderful women out there, I think it was one of my women friends out there, let me know that there's a special ink remover for this. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, very nice. Okay, that one went on quite well. Okay, so sweet. Should we do some cutting? I'm very excited. All right, I'm going to put these aside. Put this stays on aside. I'll put this one away. Normally, I like to, honestly, I usually work in black inks, and I don't even honestly should buy any others because it's what I prefer. But I bought the Midnight Blue, I think because it was on a really, really good clearance. Like a really good clearance at Hobby Lobby. So, oh, look at my fingers. So I picked it up there, and it's not bad. Okay, so I have several sheets here. I'm going to start with these, and I'm going to pull back, not up. I'm going to grab a pair of my lovely scissors, and I'm going to cut these sections out. Now, these two do not have a die to go with them. Sure, one sheet. So we'll just cut around those. I will use those though. And these are not my favorite scissors. Let's see if I have a better pair that I prefer. Okay, and so all of these, I'm just going to cut them out so I can use their dies. And this one's hard. I got that way too close. Y'all see? Way too close. Hopefully it'll still cut, but that's way too close. Let me do my little piece on earth. I do keep the little extra pieces of white. If I'm not cutting them out with something else, then, I mean, they're great for stamping on and adding it into your cards and other things. So, all right, I'll put that aside. A little white over there. Okay, so I'm going to move my paper out of the way. Use that in a minute. And I think I'm going to start. Now, I probably won't get through all of these because, gracious, there's a lot. And I don't have my little, I think I'll start with this guy, actually, because he's right here. Okay, move these out of the way. Move all these out of the way. And I'm going to lift this up a little bit and bring in my Sizzix. My wonderful, ginormous Sizzix. Okay, I'm going to put it kind of like this just so I can access it more easily. I am lazy when I do these, because I say that because I generally don't bother with the washi tape, and I just don't. Usually I'm just kind of in a hurry and I'm like, oh, I got it. And then just send it through. Let's see how we did. Oh, how's that? I think that came out pretty well. It's interesting that there's a whole layer down here, but I think that's intended. I will say, I think this is very cool. I think that if I had been more careful and cut this on an exact square, I might use that in this part for a over the top of maybe some green paper, and maybe do some other type of styling on top of this. This would be great with some of those light snowflakes. That would be really cool. You could do the light snowflakes and across a piece that is nice and square, and then go ahead and cut this out. You'll have this for something else, and then put some green underneath it and do a little bit of more splattering. I'm really kind of thinking I might do that at some point. Okay, so the tree came out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with that tree. I'm pretty happy with that background. All right. I think we had, that was the tree. I thought we had a saying with that one. Huh. 'Tis the season to be freezing. All right. So the tree had this, but it actually does not have the cutouts for that. So I'll just have to cut that out. I think that's the one that was Peace on Earth, or is it this one? I don't know. We're about to find out. I've already lost my place here. Okay, let's try the little girl. Oh my golly, I love her. Again, I love her so much. I sound like Dina from Crafty Craft. Y'all watch Dina? I love her so much. A big shout out to Dina. Years ago when I started watching her, I think that she was the one who gave me confidence to start what I do, to say it's okay not to be perfect. And, you know, I just really appreciate that. All right, I got to get these off. So this part I don't love, you know, trying to get the pieces out and you're trying to get the metal out. Usually I use something else with it instead of just my fingers. I have like a little, I don't have it. Where is it? I have all these little pliers and, oh, there's one. And I just lost something while I'm pulling out. So, I mean, this will do. It just has to, there you go. Just has to get off the heavy metal pieces. Okay, so we're going to line her up as best we can. All right, she got this piece got a little bit bent with trying to get those inner pieces off. So I'm going to try, I don't know. I feel like she's not lining up as well as I would like her to. But the proof is in the pudding, right? Let's see how she comes out. It feels too easy going through. That's how I feel about it. I mean, it might cut, but sometimes when it's just too, oh, it cut just fine. Look at that. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, she cut perfectly. Proof is in the pudding. Oh my word, she's adorable. Oh my word, she's adorable. Okay, so we've got her. I'm going to put these over here and I'll put them onto a board later. We've got these pieces that go with her, and then we had a little saying with her, didn't we? Which saying did I choose for her? I've already put away. How can I write it? Oh, she's got the frozen one. The 'Tis the Season to Be Freezing. Oh, look at that. We got... One moment, please. I'm knocking everything down. Oh, my. Oh, that then requires me standing. Oh, and reaching. It's not the standing, it's the reaching. And I have 2 spatulas. 2, and I don't know where either of them are. They both disappeared over here on me. Well, crumb. Where did my other spatula go? I'm sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, oh, there it is. It's actually on the table. Oh, of course it is. I was going to use this, my letter opener, to get these little pieces off. I do not want those little pieces on there when I'm putting the next thing on. So let me get those off. I really need to, I keep intending to order myself a magic board from scrapbook.com. I have not gotten around to doing it, but now, is there a thing for this one? Is that the one? No, that's not right. Maybe it's this one. So I'm trying to figure out, that looks like it could be the one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Sometimes you just have to play with the different forms. And I'm going to go ahead, so I'm going to twist this one off. If you haven't done it before, many of you have, please ignore me. But if you haven't, I just take it, give it a little twist, and then be careful to get rid of those little metal pieces, especially if you have, you know, young children at home. So, okay, I do not anymore, but I am still conscious of it. Very, okay, I've got that one centered. This one is... I feel like I might have to put something on that. Okay, got it. Ha ha ha. And then let's start going through here. Whoa, we're off track or something. There we go. So, yep. I don't know why I run it twice, guys. I just do. I don't really think you need to. And, oh, look how cute that one turned out. Really, really cute. Perfect. And perfect. Oh my goodness. I have to make a card. I'm going to have to make a card with those. Let me try to keep those together. Okay. And I want to put those together. You know, it's really important once you get these, you don't want to lose the little pieces. I'm actually going to put them back into here until I can put them onto a metallic board, or a metal board. Magnetic. That's the word I'm looking for. Magnetic. Because I do not want to lose any of these adorable pieces that go with her. She's fabulous. Wow, is she fabulous. Okay. Put that back in there. All right, so what's next? I hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying doing it. All right, I'm going to move this guy over here because we don't need to do him. Oh, the bird. It's for the birds. Let's see if we can figure out which bird. I don't... This is going to be interesting because I really got this, the bird way too close to the little saying. And that one did not have a thing with it. Okay, so which one? First I'm going to figure out which one this one is. That doesn't look like it's right. Could be... This way? This way? That way. That's the one. Sometimes it's all about just figuring it out. All right, so I'm just going to try to snip. There we go. And pull this one off. And again. Now, when I first started ordering from Temu, these were not always this easy to get off. I think that Temu has, or whoever they're working with, the different companies they work with, have really upped their game as far as making these more reasonable. they used to have just like a little tiny piece of metal, and oh my word, that metal got everywhere, and it was dangerous. Just danger. All right, let me turn this. Where does this go? Is it like that? Yeah, it's like that. There we go. So I feel like, there we go. That needs to go a little bit higher there. A little bit higher there. It is going to go beyond where I cut, but I think we're going to be okay. Again, that was my fault, not theirs. Because I went just way too, that's right. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, with this one, I'm having to go back through. And very sweet. And that's easy enough to do a little tiny fussy cut around that top part. This is really cute. That is, these are coming out very well. I will certainly say, I think these are coming out very well. Now here's my piece on earth. But I'm realizing that this one did not actually have a cutout for it, which is interesting. But that's okay. So I chose two that ended up not, yeah, I cannot cut those two sayings out. There are other sayings in there you can. So, you know, just be cognizant of that when you're, if you want to pick which ones you're cutting, if you want to make sure that you have something you can just cut out really quick. I'm just putting them back in their bag for right now. All those pieces. Okay, so that was all of the regular die cut stuff that I have for you. Now I'm going to try some fun stuff. I am actually going to try to run this whole thing through. Now, it may not work. I don't normally do this. And some of you may be saying to me, Sharon, you really should detach all of that. But it doesn't really look to me like it wants to be detached. So I'm going to see if I can run this without having to cut it apart. I don't want those. I don't like those. I don't like those. I think I'll get rid of them. I should never have scissors that I don't like. All right, so I'm just going to use this piece of white. No, am I going to use white? Yeah, sure. Okay, this is a full-on page. Very interested to see. I don't have to do anything special to it. Just have to run it. Okay. And for, if you're worried about turning this, I'm really not having too much of a problem turning it. I'm honestly just trying to keep it in place. My big shot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, that worked out just fine. I didn't have to. Okay. Let's put that aside. Except that you absolutely would have to, because I just realized I just cut out the middle of the box. All right, so again, user error, but let's see how this works. So I think you would do that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and fold that one. And then you're attaching them like so. And then you put another piece in. So this guy has to come out. He might be the only one who has to come out because he's in the way. These, okay, so I said, after I just said something about Temu being smarter about not having these tiny pieces, there's some tiny pieces. So I can take it all apart. Just had to figure out, I do not like those. I think they're too easy to get lost. But, all right, so we got that guy off of there. There's actually still a piece in here. So let me use my little picker tool, kind of get that piece out. Put that one aside. Now I'm going to run this again because I need more of this. This is supposed to be here. So this dot is supposed to be here, but I do need another top so that I can do it all the way around. So I'm definitely running 2 of these. Now, you could run them in different colors. These little pieces right here, these are not easy to fold. I'm not loving those. I may need to score those better on my scoring box. Scoring box? Scoring pad? Whatever you call it. That's really cute though. So that's going to go over the top of this. So I'll just show you on the side what it looks like, and you can avoid some of my mistakes. I do aim for that. I actually have no problem showing you all my mistakes because we all make them. And if you see someone else making them, I think that it just makes it so much easier to try. So once it's glued together, you get this cute little box that has, this is really sweet. So I'm probably going to do this in one color and this is in another color. And I think that's really sweet. So what this does is it goes on the side and it adds just one more layer or dimension. And that can be in another color, like icing. It is adorable. It is also, I don't know how much of a pain in the neck it's going to be. I'm trying to hold it together here, but I don't have to do that if I go ahead and just glue it right away, the different pieces. So, you know, I may make some of these for one of my upcoming events and let you all know how they did. I think putting a little something on top of there would be really sweet, like a little flower or a little gumdrop looking thing or a pom-pom. So I'm really liking this. I really, really wanted that for the for that effect. All right, I'm going to put that aside. I think we can see what that looks like, and it actually works super, super well. Let's do this guy. He's fun. I'm going to do him there. Just going to cut a piece here. And let's see how he comes out. I'm actually going to go to like the bottom. Let me do that way or that way. Yeah. I'm going to go to, he should come out like that so you can do a card. I'll do it like this. I'm trying to work out because he should be able to not cut this side so that you can do a card. So let's see if that actually works the way I think it should. Because if he cuts through, that would be, you can still do a card with it, but it's not what I was thinking it would do. Let's see. I'm going to run through once. Okay. So right away, he cut all the way through. So he could not do what I was thinking. He can't do the card on the side. You would have to just attach him to the side. I mean, he's got plenty of space for that. And how do you get that out? It's a, okay. So I'm going to try just pushing him through. I think maybe I should have put him through twice like I've done with the other ones. So we'll go through like that. He is coming through. I'm gonna, all right, this one's kind of stuck up in here. So I'm just gonna snip that part off so I can get to this. He is going to be work though. Just so you guys know. He's definitely going to be work. So if you're doing him on a card, just take that into consideration. I mean, honestly, I think the more work something is, that's just something to consider when you're looking at what you're selling him for. I don't think it cut right through here. I think I'm having a problem there because it did. Oh, okay. I got it. I didn't think it cut through. And that poked through, but I think that's supposed to. Well, let's see. Let's cut him. Let's do that one. Okay. I still don't have him out. Let's see if we can get him out from somewhere. I keep thinking one of these is going to poke him through, but and those are all intended to poke through. Huh. Okay, am I going to get him out? Okay, maybe down here. That's not, there we go. Haha. Okay, now very gently. He is really in there, so I want to be, okay. I'm trying to do it on camera. I'm really going to go carefully with him because he is absolutely a lot of work. And I do not want to rip him. And he has a lot of thin pieces. I'm going to try to get rid of these extras because they are going to hold him back. Okay. So I am just really gently wedging him up through all of these little, I'm trying to see. If anyone has a tip about how to make this easier when you have something this complicated or this intricate. Oh boy, there we go. We got him. All right, just one more little piece here, I think. He is very intricate and lovely. Okay, there we go. He really does turn out well. Really beautiful. But again, very intricate, very detailed. Take your time. I like him. Okay, put him on the side. He was a success. All right, let's see what's next. Let's make a box. So we got the box. I'm excited. This is the one that I'm hoping will be big enough, although I don't know. But I am hoping it'll be big enough for the brain, don't fail me now, the chapsticks. But I don't know, guys. I think it's going to be too small for the chapsticks. But if it's too small, there's other things we can do with it, right? You gotta make lemonade out of those lemons. I really like lemonade. Okay, let me go this way. And then we're gonna go this way. And let's see how we did. So, nice and easy. That's not what I want. I'm going to try them from here. Okay, put right through. This is very perforated. So let's see how he goes together. I think that I would want to use a slightly thicker paper. This is not, I think it's 65. It probably isn't. I don't know. I might use 80 with this one. Oh, it's very cute though. Because the perforations, I think it's going to make it just, if you have a thinner paper, it's just going to poke right through those perforations. But it's very, very cute. So, and I probably would do this. Let's try that. I want to break it. I just want to, I'm going to get it a little bit and curl it just a tiny bit, and then it'll go down easy. Oh, how sweet is that? That is very cute. Now you could do, I don't know. Again, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be, it's just not. It's not the right size for the chapstick, but it'll be really cute for, you know, a couple of little chocolates in there. If you have any other suggestions about what to put in that one, I just wish it was just a wee bit bigger. I just need it to be like another inch. Half an inch. Maybe another half an inch would do. Okay, we are getting there, guys. I'm only going to do, so I'm not actually going to run these two. I've used some of those before. I just want to show you the more decorative ones. So let's do the Snowy Village. I think this one's going to be sweet. Okay. So I think that I got these at Dollar Tree, actually. To be honest. I think I actually got those at Dollar Tree. All right, let me get this one off. Then we'll get this guy off. And this guy. And this guy. Okay. Now I'm going to get the paper. I'm going to keep using this white. I think that I got this white. It's like an Astrobrite bright or something. It's supposed to be 65, but it's, I just think it's too cheap to be a 65. I think that it doesn't feel that weight to me. But, you know, quality matters in your papers. Certainly weight matters. All right. I'm going to do both of these at the same time. No reason not to. And let's get this guy. And let's just run him through. Okay. Let's see what I got here. Oh. Okay, that was my, I could tell that I wasn't getting all the way through on that one. All right, so this is what this one does. That's very interesting. So I'm actually just, that's a lot of it's coming out that way. I'll be cleaning in here for a week. So to get all of those out, this is actually really sweet again. So just depends on what you want to put in the background for this guy. So really cool. Whatever you put in the background, you're going to have that. And then these, I do know what this is. These are meant to give you some layers of snow. You can kind of see how cool is that. You can make it lower so that you have those two coming together. You can make it nice and high. So you look at, so that's very cool. And I'm going to run this Let It Snow again because I did that so funky for that poor thing. I had this on like it was a skew. All right, here we go. So I didn't go all the way back and forth on it. Let's try that now. See if this guy worked this time. Oh, yeah. And guys, again, look at how cool that is. So cut that out and then put another piece of paper behind it, and you're getting two for the price of one, so to speak. I really like this. I think I might like this better than That's just so cool. Okay, so I'm putting that one over there, and then let's see what we got out of this one. Oh my, it's all separate letters. Oh, I'm not, yeah. And it's just paper piecing. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's very nice and, again, intricate when you can do it this way. Okay, so I got let it. No, I got snow. Let's go with the let it. Oh, it's a lot of different pieces. Come on. There we go. Okay. So then you're putting together the let it snow. Now, these are beautiful and well done, but you got to be careful to get them on there properly and to find a dot for that. Find the dot for that one. So I will, you know, as much as I don't love having to piece those together, but I actually love this one. I love, you know, putting that other piece behind it and really getting something cool out of that. I think that one's, you know, neat. That's just me. Okay, let's try one of these. These make rosettes. I just dropped it. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's try this one. This one's going to make a really small rosette. And those can be very pretty. Honestly, they can be really nice for like, that's not, oh darn, I was hoping that would be big enough. Let's see if I've got another piece over here. That's, yes, that one's big enough. I'm only going to do one piece of it. You know, if you're doing a rosette, you're going to need, when I cut out my pieces for rosettes, I usually use 4 pieces. So let's see, well, it won't fit there, but it'll fit here. So let me reuse this little piece. Chop, chop, chop. And what else do we have on here? We have this little guy right here. Let's try him. Or her. So I'm trying to go quick, but honestly, I know this is already a very long video. But that's okay. If you're hanging out with me, then it's a good thing it's a long video, right? I love hanging out with you guys. Okay. Actually, if you're still here now and you've been hanging out with me the whole time, let me know. Let me know if you like hanging out with all of us. I would love to know. And your comments and what's going on in your lives. I always enjoy hearing what's happening with everybody. You guys are just so amazing all the time. I can't, almost, it looks like a little house, doesn't it? That's funny. Okay, so this is, let's see, we got these little things to poke out here. Let's see how well those poke. So those are poking out pretty well. And you attach it there. And so you really just, let's see how well it bends. It's doing okay. Not all of these, you know, you're really looking at how it's scored. So this is pretty cute. It's tiny. This would be cute for jewelry. Yeah. Paper jewelry. Do people do paper jewelry? I think they used to. Maybe I can bring it back. Okay, and I get this last little bit here. Okay, so that would be one side. And I do think that 4 would be enough. That is really, really cute. Okay, and so you also have, so you put the 4 on here and look. So you've got this going around, and then you've got that guy in the middle. And that is really nice. I like those. Okay. Those are very fun. Okay, so I actually feel like doing one more of these. Can I do one more of these? Are you guys copacetic with that? I'm not going to do the ovals because, you know, they're ovals. But I think these are kind of fun. I probably should have turned this into a whole separate video. Do y'all think I should have turned this into a separate video? Let me know. Okay, so I'm going to do that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something to it. I'm going to do this one of these with it. Yeah, I'm going to do that one with it. I think I have this one already. Let's do that one with it. My little L is trying to escape. So, okay. Almost all the way through, and then bring it back. And again, normally I don't think I have to do that. Oh, wow. Can you see the details on that one? That's nice. I'm liking that. That one. These will be really pretty. And then we have that cool one. I like that little edging. All right. Very nice. Put those over here. Okay, 2 more to go. Just 2 more to go. I don't know. I've been enjoying this. I have no idea how long this video is. This could be a 2-hour video. I've been sitting here enjoying it. I have no clue how long I've been sitting here playing with you guys. But hey, like I said, I enjoy doing it. So, little Brit, he got his grades, and he is on the AB honor roll again. I'm very, very proud of him. He worked really hard for that. He is a very, very smart kid. He's a very, 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 very smart kid, who just does not enjoy studying. And what's funny is generally he doesn't have to do a whole lot of studying. I've had kids like this. These are my children. They drive me crazy because you get to a certain age and you have to do a little studying. So, he wants to become an engineer. So we're already talking about, okay, I'm going to do this one on the bottom. And I think I'm going to have to get like one of the inner ones. So we're already kind of talking about where he might do that. Where he might want to be an engineer. And he's 8th grade, so he goes to high school next year. And where he goes to high school matters because, you know, we have to talk about whether he's going to go to an IB school, which is International Baccalaureate, or whether he's going to go, there's several options for him. Early college, where he can actually start getting his college credits. He is really leaning towards going to the high school that he will, you know, that most of his friends are going to end up going to, or, and I just want to make sure that's really the right thing for him in the long run. Those experiences, I mean, he'll get those experiences whichever place he goes to. But anyway, having said all that, he's taking, math is not his strong point. His specialty is ELA, and but he made his way into the, oh, that didn't cut all the way through, into the Math 1, which is a high school level math, and he's doing really well in it, or pretty well in it. He's got a wonderful teacher. Oh my word, he's got a fabulous teacher. We were very lucky. Once or twice he has not. And, you know, that happens. Teachers are like anybody else. You know, you're going to get good and you're going to get some maybe not as. And so that has not always been easy, especially being a teacher and sometimes being a teacher in the same school. But last year he had a fabulous teacher. This year he has an equally fabulous teacher. So we're very blessed that he's been able to work with those women and that they have been so wonderful working with him. So he really does have a fantastic group of teachers this year. He did last year too, mostly. We had a lot of turnover last year, but I do like to talk about my kiddo. That one. I like to talk to all my children. All right. That is super cool. This is lovely. This is definitely, worth it. And I have, you have smaller pieces to this, so it doesn't have to be that size. I'm loving that one. This one did not cut all the way through. And again, that absolutely could be user error, because the last one that I had on the end there, I couldn't go all the way through, or I didn't go all the way to the end. And I think that's on me. So I'm going to cut this one again, and I'm going to cut it forward, and I'm going to see if that's where my problem is. When I get to the back here, I'm betting that that's twice that I've done that. So let's just go through, make sure he goes all the way through. I'm going to bring him back through. And did he? Oh yeah, it's me. Or it's the way this is bowing right through here. It's sort of bowing funny. That one cut beautifully again. That one's okay. I don't love it as much. I think that it's definitely going to be useful. And I like the idea of having so many nesting pieces because it can be almost like a flower. But that's it. Now you've got the scattered table and everything over the top of it. What'd you think? Did you enjoy this? Would you like me to do some of these where this is the only thing I do instead of ending up a video with it? So let me know. And for now, you guys have a wonderful evening or day or morning and whatever it is for you. Cheers.